Hello. Today I've got a great proverb for you, and again, I'm continuing to benefit from this book that's been written by Timothy Keller with these daily insights. This is from Proverbs 1, verse 22, and it says, "How long will you who are simple love your simple ways? How long will mockers delight in mockery, and fools hate knowledge?" All throughout Proverbs, wisdom is upheld as a virtue, something that we should seek. And yesterday we talked about how that wisdom should be rooted in God's word. Well, today we get the opposite into that. The Hebrew poets often used parallelism to kind of explain things. You see that a little bit in the proverb that I just read. It says the same thing kind of in two different ways, especially that last phrase, "How long will mockers delight in mockery and fools hate knowledge?" That's a repetition parallelism, these two similar ideas to reinforce the idea that mockers and fools are not to be tolerated. That wisdom in Proverbs is upheld and foolishness is abhorred. It is held up as the opposite, in part to enhance what wisdom is. One way to define what something is to define what it's not. So what is light? Light is where darkness is gone. Or, darkness is the absence of light. You can talk about things that way. Well, foolishness is the absence of wisdom. And in this little section, Mr. Keller says that there are various forms of foolishness, as we will see going through the book of Proverbs. But the ultimate foolishness is to make anything the center of our lives besides God. He talks about how fools don't take into account reality. So they're selfish and they ignore consequences and they act anyway. And as a result, and here's a quote, "Fools, however, do all these things and therefore sow and reap discord and destruction." So the question for today is, where have you seen most recently, either in your own life or somebody else's, the bitter fruit of foolishness? And I think if the capital doesn't stand out pretty highly in your thoughts on that, then you probably didn't see the news yesterday. And that was probably a good thing, because fools tend to believe that there's nothing beyond this world and that actions don't have consequences. So don't be a fool. Live your life grounded in wisdom, and biblical and spiritual wisdom at that. All right, that's it. Have a good day, and continue to pray for our nation and pray for Gail Kincaid, that her body starts producing the cells that it needs and she makes a full and complete recovery. Love you guys. Hope to see you all Sunday if you're able to come out.